Hi everyone, welcome to the SMT TV channel. Okay, please like and subscribe to my channel and click the bell on the right side to get a notification as and when I have the latest video. Show me some love, please like, subscribe and click the bell video. See you inside the channel. Hi everyone, today I want to go through what are the different types of chart pattern and how you can use chart pattern to help you in your trading. So basically there are two different types of chart pattern. Okay, in terms of chart pattern, there are two different types. The first type is what we call a reversal pattern. And then the other one is called continuation pattern. Okay, so we have continuation pattern and reversal continuation pattern. Okay, so these are the two types of chart pattern that we are looking at. Okay, so first type is reversal pattern. In terms of reversal pattern, there are things like head and shoulders, things like double bottom, triple bottom. These are all considered double bottom, triple bottom. All these are, or double top. All these are considered reversal pattern. So in reversal pattern, the key is we look at the prior trend. Okay, if the prior trend is a downtrend, okay, then this pattern will happen. Example, inverse head and shoulder pattern. That means you have, after this head and shoulder pattern, there will be uptrend. That means prior to this is downtrend, and then now it reverse up this way. Okay, reverse up this way. Or let's say, example, if it's not a head and shoulder pattern, it can be a possible double bottom. It can be a double bottom, and then after that, the trend move up this way. Okay, so these are all what we call reversal pattern. Okay, in terms of continuation pattern, what happened is what are continuation pattern? Example like triangles. Okay, these are triangles are all continuation pattern. We have like symmetrical triangle, ascending triangle, descending triangles. All these are considered continuation pattern. Even like flags, all these are considered continuation pattern. Flags, okay? These are considered continuation pattern. Okay, so let's go into detail, okay, of each of these pattern. So in terms of reversal, we will use one example, and then from there we will apply to the rest of the pattern. Let's use head and shoulder pattern. Okay, so we have what we call head and shoulders pattern. Okay, so we have head and shoulder pattern, and this is a reversal pattern. Okay, so head and shoulder pattern, what are the things to take note? Okay, what are the things to take note in terms of head and shoulder pattern? First thing first, in head and shoulder pattern is the volume. Okay, it's the volume. So in trading chart pattern, what happened is in the head and shoulder pattern, the volume for each of the peaks, right, which is a peak here, there's a peak here, there's a peak here, the volume for each of the peak usually decreases. Okay, usually reduce. That means on this high, the volume is always the highest, followed by second one, this is a lower volume, and the third one is even lower volume. Okay, so this is one of the indication of this is a possible reversal pattern. It's a possible reversal pattern because we look at the volume, okay, versus the each of the peak. Okay, so why is it this way? Why is it that on a head and shoulder pattern, this happened? It's because in the first rise, okay, prior to this down move, okay, in the first rise, which before this it was higher high, it was forming higher high. So every time when it go higher, the volume increases. But what happened after this high, right, when the volume is high, on the next peak, okay, on the next peak over here, okay, the volume drops. So what it means to you, or what it means to me, is as the price go higher, less people are willing to participate in that rally. Okay, less people are willing to participate in that rally. That is already like the possible first sign, okay, that there is a possible reversal pattern. On top of that, okay, if you were to draw a line after this peak, right, what happened is there is usually a very sharp drop, okay, very sharp drop in the price, okay, which possible can cause the price, right, to drop below the trend line. Okay, it can sometimes drop below the trend line. This is another indication that the chart pattern may happen. Okay, so the second thing we have to take note is, besides volume, just now I mentioned volume, the second thing we want to look at is trend lines. So in trend lines, before this pattern is fully formed, okay, usually there is a violation. That means there's a break of this uptrend line. Okay, there's a break of this uptrend line, and this is the second indication that the chart pattern may be happening. Okay, number 3 is after the chart pattern it have a very sharp drop, there is usually a bounce. Okay, a bounce, and this bounce, when this bounce happens, it fails to capture a new high again. Okay, so this is a part, if it rally, it fails to capture a new high, okay, but rather form a lower high like that, and subsequently it start to drop further down. Okay, so that once you have this peak, and this peak being formed, okay, like that, okay, then you have a suspicious possible head and shoulder pattern is being formed. So how can you be sure, okay, that this pattern is there? So what we do is we will look at what we call a neckline. Okay, the neckline is basically joining the two bottoms together. Okay, these two bottoms together, we join together, that become like a neckline. Okay, like a neckline. So this is different from the trend line, which is this, let's say possible, this uptrend channel, which is this one. Okay, this is different from that. This is basically joining the two bottoms after the third peak is formed, and from there, right, so once it's from here, you can start to see, we have volume decreasing. Okay, we have a break of the trend line. We have also price don't make a new high. Okay, by then when you are here, you see possible head and shoulder pattern being formed. Okay, then the next thing we want to look at is a break of this neckline, a break of this neckline over here. By here, right, you'll be more sure that this is actually a confirmation of your head and shoulder pattern being formed. Okay, usually at this break of the neckline, what happens is the volume will again increases again. So after volume reduces, on this break of the trend line, volume suddenly shoots up again. Okay, so when the volume shoots up again, then then you will say, the neckline is being broken, and right now we have a confirmation of this break of the neckline, and they say, this is a possible head and shoulder pattern. Okay, so what is the purpose of identifying a head and shoulder pattern? The first thing is, head and shoulder pattern is something that is rare. Okay, that means it doesn't form regularly, because generally, if prior to this move, you want to assume that the current move, the current high, or the current trend is the correct trend. So even when the price make new high with low volume, you do not assume that the head and shoulder is being formed. Only when it forms a lower high, and only when it breaks the trend line, and even with the volume here, okay, then you can be more sure that this is actually an actual break of the neckline, to tell you that a price is going to reverse. Okay, what I mean by reverse is, prior to this was uptrend forming higher high, higher low. Okay, and then right now, because it's forming lower high, and then once it breaks this trend line, we have lower lows. Okay, then from there, what is that? How do you actually apply this? So there are a few ways to actually trade this. Now they know how to identify the head and shoulder pattern. One of the way is very early, is at this point. Okay, when it fails to make higher high. Okay, at this point you observe volume is decreasing. At this point, when the price start to turn, that means from here, okay, when the price goes high, and then it start to turn, okay, the price is like that, and it start to turn, you can consider to do a short at this position, okay, means at this position over here. This is like an early short, okay, early short with this pattern, okay. So early short will be, just as I mentioned already, the volume, the lower high and things like that. You can consider early short after the price has formed a lower high, you can do a short over here, and then what you do, you can put a stop above the high here, okay. So your entry over here, and you put a stop loss above the high here, okay, and that will be your entry. That's the earliest entry for head and shoulder pattern, okay. Another thing about chart pattern is usually you have what we call a price projection, okay, a price projection. So in price projection, what it means is with a pattern that's being formed, you can actually know where is it likely to go. And in the head and shoulder pattern, the high of this peak to the neckline, from this peak here to the neckline here, this will be the price projection level. So let's say example, from this height here, you will project it down to here. From the time it breaks down to here, the same L over here, you can project it L to be over here. So this line is the same. So you do a short here, do a stop loss there, and your possible target price will be here. Okay, so that will be the target price. This can be the entry price. This will be the stop loss price. Okay. Another way to enter, this is considered an early way of entering. How you can enter is again, you can observe the volume reducing, and then after that you can even do a tight trend line over here. This is the price moving here. There's a tight trend line over here, and a break of this trend line, you can enter here, or you can actually enter here. Okay, when you enter here, is you have a bit more confirmation. What are the confirmation is, number one, again, you have the volume. Number two, you have the break of the trend line. This is a red color, the trend line. You have the break of the neckline. Okay, you also possible will have a increase in volume when the price break below here. So you will do a short here. Okay, you do a short here, and your stop loss will be above here. Okay, with this, your potential profit can be lower, because you actually short later, but you have a more confirmed signal. You can see it happening first before you enter the trade. Okay, so this is the second way. Okay, and right again. Okay, first way is actually enter here. Second one, you enter here. Okay, and then there's a third entry. Okay, a third entry for head and shoulder pattern is usually after the break of this neckline. It does not immediately one time go to the target price. Usually what we will have a pullback. So after the break, there will be a pullback. Okay, so on this pullback, okay, you can also consider to enter the position. So on this pullback, after this pullback, it breaks down again, you can do the third entry over here. So this is after it breaks the trend line with the volume, rally back, do the next pullback, do the next move down, and then you can short it this time round over here, okay, and put a stop loss over here. So this can become your third entry position. Okay, so summarize again, 3 way of entering, 3 way of stop loss. First way is the earliest way. Okay, you look at, can you do a tight trend line to enter first way? Okay, first you must identify, is it a possible head and shoulder? Second way is to have a more confirmation, break of trend line, break of neckline, volume, and then price move down, you can do a short, put a stop loss over there. The third way is the latest one. The latest way is to wait for this big volume to happen first, then short on the rally. That means that when the price go up again, come down again, by then you will have what? 3 lows already. It means you have a high, it means 3 lower, low already, and you already have 1 low here and 1 low here already. Okay, so you have lower highs and lower low by then. Okay, so by the time you do the short, third short, it will be even a more confirmed signal. Okay, so I spent quite a lot of time on this head and shoulder pattern. I hope it's useful for you. Okay, in the next video I will touch on other types of pattern and how you can identify them. Okay, how you can identify them to volume, to trend lines, looking at the neckline, how to do price projection, and possible pullback also. Okay, if not, then thanks for watching this video. See you at the next video. So if you don't want to miss another one of our trading video, remember to ring that bell.